Yo, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Late upload. Wasn't gonna upload. I just figured I'd come on here and try to do a quick drive by. Okay. Atlanta Braves at Arizona Diamondbacks at Atlanta Braves. I still was undecided. Looking at the time, the game getting ready to start soon, and I'll tell you this: some of the props that I always look at for Strider here would be like the earned runs, over 1.5 earned runs at -180 is a parlay piece. I usually throw those in parlay pieces, but still don't know if I'll get there. The way the Braves have been playing, he's probably going to end up giving up 2 runs. Who knows? Zach Gallen, I really don't like to back Zach Gallen on the road, especially for these good versus these good teams. So versus right hand pitching, you guys already know Acuna, Olson, and Murphy are the guys that I look to for right hand, versus right hand pitching. Um, Riley, he's been hot right now. On the flip side, I like Corbin Carroll road splits versus right hand pitching. His hits, runs, and RBI sitting at -120. It took me all night. I still ain't pulled the trigger yet. But the only bats that I would consider here would probably be Ketel Marte and Corbin Carroll. As far as the side, do what you want. As far as the side here, do what you want. Oh shit, do what you want as far as the side here. I hope those plays are still in there. Let's see. Next game here, San Francisco Giants at Cincinnati Reds here. Alex Cobb. Alex Cobb. He does have some decent case stuff to towards righties, I want to say. 31% K rate to righties, 13% to lefties. So we're gonna target left hand batting versus him. All right. So Jake Fraley didn't get there for me yesterday. Going right back to the well today. These guys, you could throw them in the hit parlays or something like that. The left hand batters are in play. All right, that's what Alex Cobb's pushing his worst to. Probably a 300 batting average to lefty. So the lefties are in play here. All right. Shout out to Benson. Benson got that home run for me yesterday. No, he got a home run. I didn't take him for a home run. I took him for a hit. All right. So, hits, runs, and RBIs. It was plus money at plus 130 yesterday. It's plus 120 today. I think I'm going right back. This is a personal play. All right. This is a guy that I've always been, saying every single day. Jake Fraley. He's definitely in play here. Didn't get there yesterday. Probably go back to the well today. Votto and the rest of those lefties, those guys are in play as well. Now, since the lineups popped out here, let me see. I had to write something down. Um, it would be the lefty smashers or whatever, the lefty guys that they usually roll out versus lefties. San Francisco, Flores, Slater, and Bailey. Bailey batting 333 versus lefties. Slater 365 versus lefty. Small sample size on the road. He's batting 435. Small sample size, but 365 overall versus lefties. Flores. Um, hmm. I think that's a 347 versus lefties, 615 slugging. It's got a hit in 12 out of his last 13 games, 962 OPS, 354 isolated power, 154 WRC plus. That's Flores right there. So uh, versus left hand pitching, Abbott. Abbott. I want to take a stab at this case. Might alter it down or whatever the case may be. I want to take a stab at this case. Looking on PrizePicks. I did put him to the side on PrizePicks at 6. I'm probably gonna end up going there on PrizePicks and tease him down on the books. Um, I got interest in that 5 for Alex Cobb, but I probably won't go there. Might tease it down to 4 or leave it alone on the books. All right. Milwaukee Brewers at Philadelphia Phillies here. I don't like the feel of this game. It feels like it might go under this 8.5, but I can't pinpoint it. Burns. I'm looking at Burns case sitting at 6.5. I like that 6.5. I like it. I'm gonna play it on Prize Picks and throw it in a parlay. Tease it down on the books. Okay. Um, Yelich has been playing some good ball. Probably won't mess with none of these Philadelphia bats. Shout out to Marsh yesterday. Got that for me for that plus money. All right. Hits, runs, and RBIs. San Diego Padres at Toronto Blue Jays over under 8.5 in this spot. Blake Snell on the mound, Bassett on the mound, and lo and behold, I cannot find any Soto props. All right, I like Soto today. You got to roll with the punches with Soto. You got to roll with the punches with Soto, man. Still don't got no props out for Soto. All right, it is what it is, man. So you got to roll with the punches with for Soto. I had some notes on Soto. Let's see. Um, yeah, I mean, 20% walk rate. The motherfucker will walk. That's all he do is walk. 15.5K rate. 327 batting average. Uh, 465 on base percentage. 691 slugging. 1156 OPS. 364 isolated power. 204 WRC plus. Hmm. Yeah, that about sums it up. I really like Solo today. Versus batting. I mean Bassett. Oh, no. Yeah. Versus Bassett. Um, what Snell. He's 7-9 to this outs number sitting at 17 and a half. In his last 7 game in this last he's hit in his every 7 out of his last 9 7 games. Last 9 games, his outs down. Sitting at 17 and a half. So if you want to get there, be my guest. Strikeouts. I can't do nothing but take his strikeouts. I got it at 6 on Prize Picks. It's bumped up to 6.5 now. So I got it at 6 on Prize Picks. It's bumped up to 6.5. Do what you do. Do what you do. Y'all know what he been doing. All right. I was looking at Toronto last few weeks or whatever the case may be. Let's see. Versus left hand pitching. Um, let's see. Last 2 weeks versus left hand pitching. K percentage. Toronto. 12th. Last 30 days versus left hand pitching. Toronto is 26th. And I'm gonna keep. We got it. I mean, what the hell? Shit. I mean, uh, he's got Snell's got a 32% K rate, 30 to lefties, 32 to righties. I mean, what the fuck? If you want to just put it to the side, don't parlay it, bet it, and ladder it, or whatever the case may be my guest. All right. Oh, and Bo Bichette, if I just had to take a bet, if you put a gun to my head and say take a bat from Toronto, it would have been Bo Bichette. Probably about a 900 OPS versus left-hand pitching there. All right. Chicago White Sox at New York Mets. Didn't get a chance to look at the New York Mets bats. We got over under 9.5 in this spot. Kopech, he's got 3 walks or 4 walks or better in 4 straight games. He's got a walking problem. Anytime you're putting people on base, I can't really back you. You know what I'm saying? A bloop and a blast, and it's over with. You didn't put up runs. Quintana making his debut today. You already know he's a lefty. You know what the deal is. Robert, give me his hits, runs, and RBIs all the way up to a home run. Um, Tim Anderson, road splits versus lefties. All you want to do is take him for versus lefties. There, his hits, runs, and RBIs are sitting at 2.5 now, I believe. That's the last time I checked. This the last time. That's where it was sitting at last time. So let's go. 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 Mm, mm, mm. White Sox. Um, Jake Berger, home run candidate, hits for power. Couldn't talk off his hits, runs, and RBIs. Luis Robert, his runs and RBIs at minus 155. I couldn't talk off that. It's a parlay piece. Tim Anderson, minus 170. Parlay piece for his hits, runs, and RBIs. So those are some parlay pieces for you right there. All right. Eloy Jimenez, I like him at home a little bit more. I like him at home a little bit more. All right. I didn't even look at this Detroit Tigers game. I got to go past it. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't even look at that game. Minnesota Twins. Shout out to Alex Kurloff yesterday, man. I was chasing some losses. I was chasing some losses last night, and I did point him out through the video. I only took him for 1.5 total bases, but he hit the home run last night. The numbers were I had to point the numbers out. That's why we do what we do. And then I did take some L's yesterday. I was chasing my L's. I was taking some L's. I didn't go to Jackson Winsky. I should have went to Jackson Winsky. He hit his runs and RBIs. Quan did not. He messed up a parlay for me. And Harper, I'm gonna just leave him alone. I'm done with him. I'm probably gonna be done with him. Put his ass on a burner. Yeah. So it was some more. I had some more L's too, man. I chased some L's yesterday. Oh, Tucker didn't do what I needed him to do. McCormick got there. Tucker didn't do what I needed him to do. And right there at this point, I'm just rambling. All right. Um, so Kirby, um, Kirby, what did I have in here for Kirby? Because I know I had him on there. So the strikeouts for these guys, man. The strikeout for these guys. This it's been locked for a while now, so I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna temper my expectations right now, but strikeouts for these guys, they kind of trying to scare me off of Kirby for a second here because Kirby's been pitching good. Okay, he hasn't been walking people. He's given up more than one walk once this year, two walks once this year. That's phenomenal. Right-hander. Kirby's a right-hander, right? Yeah, Kirby's a right-hander. Kirby is a right-hander. Kirby is a right-hander. Kirby is a right-hander. Right. So, looking at some of the splits and things, da 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 da. Let's see. Last 2 weeks, last 30 days, Minnesota number one in strikeouts. Okay, 27%. Last 14 days, guess what? Minnesota is number three in strikeout, 29%. Okay, um, but what the last 2 weeks they are number one in WRC plus versus right hand pitching, Minnesota. They are last 30 days they are um number two in WRC plus versus right hand pitching. Okay, all right. So I'm starting to get scared. Blake. I mean, uh, uh, um, the kid he don't strike out. His strikeout percentage is not that high. Okay, it's not that high. All right. So George Kirby strikeout percentage is sitting at 20% with 17.5 to lefties, 23.5 to righties. Okay, so I'm starting to get skeptical about his strikeouts and his outs. Is he gonna make it? Are you gonna make it? These boys hitting righties right now. Shit. On the flip side, though, you got you got Lopez. He's sporting a 30% K rate and then 25% to lefties, 34 to righties here. His prop is sitting at 7.5. I mean, it's sitting at 8. Yeah, 7.5. I might just tease his down. But because that's a big number. I might just tease his down, or probably go for his outs if his outs are at a reasonable uh price here. I don't know. I have to see, but everything is locked up, right? Oh, not that. Let me see. Pitcher props. Are that pitcher props locked up? Herbie shit is at 18 and a half. I don't know. Lopez shit is at 18 and a half too. All right, I must have missed the lines on that. I must have missed the lines on that. Either way it goes, I'm not looking at bats in this one here. I'm not. So I might tease down the Lopez K's maybe to 7 or something like that because but you know, what is it? Last 30 days. I mean, the Seattle team will strike out. They have the ability to strike out. They probably top 10. They number three last 30 days at 26%. Um, 14 days, last 14 days, they are um Seattle are sixth at 27%. So he Pablo Lopez does have double digit K upside. I couldn't talk you off his prop at 7.5. If you want to get there, be my guest. If you like them to win, then you probably pair performance doubles might be for you. You can get 5 strikeouts in the win for Minnesota for Pablo Lopez at +105. You get 6 strikeouts in the win at +120, and 7 strikeouts win at +145. 8 strikeouts in the win at +190. 9 strikeouts in the win at +280. Yeah, I'm with all that. If you like Minnesota to win, so because he's got the upside, he's got the upside. I mean, shit. I mean, if you like Minnesota to win, take the 5Ks in the win, man. What's the line? The regular line. Okay, so I need to see the regular line. Once I see the regular line and what's going on while it's locked, what's the reason behind this? Then we'll see. All right. I'm gonna lean. I'm leaning towards Tampa Bay in this one here. I don't have a I don't have a I don't have I ain't make a play. I haven't thought about making a play too much yet. I'm leaning towards Tampa Bay there. Favorite bat's probably gonna be Yandy Diaz. You can look at his hits, runs, and RBIs at a parlay piece. But the lefties are in play. Guys like Rayleigh and Josh Lowe, lefties are in play. Um, and Glass now can give it up to lefties. If I was considering one lefty, man, I was looking at Ryan O'Hearn +115 for his hits, runs, and RBIs. A home run candidate guy here. Um, uh, the lefties in general. I mean, Gunnar Henderson, and then you got Anthony Santander. You're gonna get good plus money on these guys. If they get to him, it's probably gonna be because of those three there. So I couldn't talk you off of. I was really, really looking at Ryan O'Hearn really hard today, man. He popped in some of my. He popped out. He popped for me, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, those are some bets that I like. St. Louis Cardinals and Chicago Cubs here. Don't want to bet this game. It's probably be Chicago Cubs or nothing for me. But Bellinger, Matt's pitching. Matt's giving it up to no. Let me see. What do I got here? Matt's on the road versus right hand pitching. So right hand pitching get right hand. I mean right hand batters get a bump, and then Bellinger he hits lefties well. So it's a lefty lefty matchup for him. And then Matt's he's giving it up to righties on the road. Okay, so that's one thing you can look at. Probably small sample size, but you can look at that. And then Bellinger, over 1,000 OPS towards lefties there. Bellinger's been on fire. You can look at him for his hits, runs, and RBIs as well. All right. Last game on the docket here. I'm going right back to the well of Kyle Tucker and Chas McCormick. Both of these guys are pretty good versus lefties. Dubon as well. Dubon 361 versus batting 361 versus left hand pitching. 378 versus on the road versus left hand pitching. Small sample size though, but he should probably be in that lead up spot somewhere like that. You can look at those guys right there. Harris has been giving up runs and shit like that. His run totals has been 5.744 in his last 4 games. So there you have that. Hits, runs, and RBIs for those guys that are in play. Pick your poison. All right. With that being said, guys, peace out. I'm out of here.